Another tool that gives me superpower is ChatGPT, specifically with a new feature called Canvas that got released in October of 2024. So let's get started and escape for a moment the presentation mode to show you what I mean by this new feature of ChatGPT to help you coding. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to log in with my free account for now. And what you will see here in the tools that are available below the entry command is Canvas, a way for you to collaborate with ChatGPT on writing and coding. So let's give it a try. Print hello world in Python. So it's going to change its view with what you can see here on the right hand side, a canvas. It's essentially an editor. You can read a little bit more about it in the blog post, but let's show you around a little bit. So what you have here is a full editor, and you can change whatever you want here. It's going to be managing different versions. As you can see here, you can see the changes that have been happening in my editor. You can go back to the previous version, and you can copy the code. One very interesting thing that is also enabled is running the code. So let's give it a try. And as you can see, it's, sure enough, giving me the result in a web console directly inside of my web browser. So you can clean it, and you can close the console. If you want to make modification to your code, you can still interact here with ChatGPT on the left-hand side. So let's do something more difficult right now. Let's say I want to create a linear regression on synthetic weather data. So we're going to see throughout the course of this lesson each of the notions that are highlighted in this example. I'm going to simply start by running it. You can see that it's installing a bunch of packages. The one that have been here provisioned by ChatGPT. And then it's running the code. So it can take a few minutes for you to get a result, but sure enough, here you get yourself a very nice linear regression on synthetic weather data. Now, there are a few things that you can do here on the right-hand side. You can start by doing a code review. So, as you will see here in yellow, a few things appear, and ChatGPT added 5 comments for me. Here, the first one, suggesting adding a random seed. You can simply apply it. And so on. You can continue and make edits like this with a tutor for coding. you can port it to another language. We will see later in the course how you can interchangeably go from JavaScript to Python in order to implement web apps. You can fix bugs. Here I'm going to intentionally add a bug in my code, saying hello plus random seed. And as you can see, it's also capturing the different variables that are available inside of my code. As you can see, there was an incorrect operation that I wanted to perform, and it found it. I can add logs. So this time when I run the code, you'll see that many of the statements are going to be printed. So if I go up and look at all of the print statements, I can debug my code more easily. And finally, you can add comments. Which make your code more readable. So this is it for the introduction of ChatGPT with Canvas. What we've seen is code review, porting to another language, which we will see later on in the course, fixing bugs, and adding logs, as well as comments.